So for this one, we're working with decimals. This is pretty easy. We're just going to plug it in the calculator at this point. You guys should know how to do this sort of math. So I'm going to pull my little calculator here. Whoops, I didn't want to do it that big. So I just plug it in. I've got negative, so I'm going to hit negative 2.9 plus, and you can put you could literally type it exactly how you see it here. But remember, you got to use the negative sign on the calculator because the negative sign is down here and the minus sign is here. If you put the minus sign instead of when you should use the negative sign, it'll say syntax error, and just double check your sign. I'm going to hit the minus sign in here so you can see how the negative sign is up a little higher and very short. See how the minus sign is like right in the middle of the line and longer. And so that's the difference between the two. Anyways, just hit enter. And it's a negative 9.4. So, where'd I put? Oh, here it is right here. So it's a negative 9.4. For part A. So what does sum mean? Do you guys remember? We did that the other day. Yeah. Sum means to add, right? Over here we have difference. What does that mean? Subtract. Good. So now let's do the other one. Pull my handy dandy calculator. And as I do this on the calculator, I want you guys to do the same. So on the next one, you got to do the sound effects too. I'm going to negative 25.38. And now I'm going to hit the minus symbol. Then I'm going to hit the parentheses. Then I'm going to hit negative because I'm subtracting negative 42.734 and hit enter. And as I mentioned before, like Mr. Adams is not really worried. What is that, 17.35? I'm not really worried about, what was it? It was 345? So at this point, you should know how to add and subtract positive and negative numbers. I'm not going to reteach that to you. I'm just going to give you a calculator. Plus, we're in algebra and pre-algebra, there's so many steps involved that you really want to use a calculator to avoid mistakes, right? So I know in elementary school we tell you, don't use a calculator, don't use a calculator. Well, in high school we tell you, use a calculator, okay? Any questions on those?